Okay, so not long ago, I had purchased a skateboard deck off of Facebook Marketplace for about like $10. The buyer wasn't far from where I stayed, so I took that chance. This was like my first ever time buying anything off of Facebook Marketplace, so I didn't really know what to expect. But here I am pulling into their neighborhood. And the area honestly isn't bad. Like it's on the east of from where I stay, like the northeast or whatever. And yeah, I just pulled up to their driveway. I'm at $10 in hand. $10 for a skateboard really isn't even that bad. That's crazy. I walked up to their porch. There's my deck right there. I had to inspect the board obviously because you know what I'm saying, people be scamming. But I mean, for skateboard decks, you don't really be getting scammed for it. But you know, I guess I had to do like a size check. That's when I figured out it was like an 806, I believe, which wasn't really bad, but you know, I was looking for an 8.25. But anyways, here's me putting the $10 under their mat like they said in their text. And yeah, I just walked off with my new deck.
I love Luke.
This deck was honestly still in great condition, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Like, you don't really get to see a lot of stuff like that. And here is my deck at home with my current setup. Yeah. And also just recently I had picked up this other skate deck off of Facebook Marketplace, but this was the size I was looking for, an 8.25, and it's a girl skateboard. Been looking for one of these. But I guess let me shut the hell up and get to setting up the first deck. So this is an 8.06 Rip and Dip deck. I've actually never tried Rip and Dip.
What?
I've actually never tried Rip and Dip a day in my life. I think that's all I really can say about it. So both the decks I picked up from Facebook Marketplace, but I'll get into all of that later. I've skated smaller decks in the past, so going back to this is gonna be pretty interesting. And I guess there's not really much to say, so you know, I'll only just take this out, try it out, you know what I'm saying? Get into it. Alright, so I've had ooh. Yeah, this clip is gonna be a little shaky due to the win. But anyways, I've had about like a half hour to try this bad boy out. It's actually pretty solid. I haven't really skated in 8.06 in well over a year. I started sticking to 8.25s because I just like it a little bigger for me to land on, but not so big where I can't like do certain things, you know? But yeah, this is honestly pretty solid. Makes me think I might go back to skating smaller decks soon. I don't know. It's really whenever I feel like it. But right now my mind is still set on 8.25s. But I'm kind of liking this so far. I know right now you just kind of see like a lot of flat ground, but that's kind of where I'm usually at. But I am now about to try some slappy board slides. I did bring wax, so hopefully it works with me. But yeah, not much else to say. Kind of enjoying what I got over here. Nice weather out. Just like a nice day to go skate and try some new stuff. But yeah, let's get back to it. Okay, so I kind of realized that I did not give any in-text into what this board is, but I guess I'll do it now. This is an 8.25 girl skateboard, and I believe this is the Mike Carroll version. I've actually been wanting to ride girl skateboard for a while. It definitely was up there in terms of brands I wanted to try out. But luckily, this deck in in my lap right now was only $25 on Facebook Marketplace. And to tell you the truth, I like it. Yeah, I can definitely see myself being between like a 8.06, 8.25 type of skater. Because 8.06 is like it's easier to control. However, like little little space to land. 8.25 for me, it's I guess just right. Ain't got much to say. But anyways, if you are someone that is looking to get into skating or just doesn't really have enough money to get yourself like another deck or whatever it is that you need, I definitely recommend places like Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, OfferUp, even though I haven't really bought anything off of that, to definitely help out. Because a lot of the time you can actually find really good decks for the low. Like yeah, they're slightly used, but they still do what it's supposed to. So just for context, this deck cost me only $25, whereas This deck only cost me $10, and the fact that they're still in good enough condition to be used is great. Although I will say though, for this deck, I had to do some serious digging onto Facebook Marketplace or just other websites because a lot of the good decks usually are already sold. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business out there, so I will say that I am pretty satisfied with both boards. I will say that I am pretty satisfied with both boards. However, I will likely be using this one more, given the fact that, like I said, I am right now in the 8.25 era. But I can definitely see myself skating a smaller deck in the future. I'm pretty sure if you are someone that is new to skating or has been skating for a while, you can definitely agree that skateboarding is a pretty expensive hobby. So I feel like a lot of us usually have our methods into maybe lowering the prices on good quality stuff. Like for example, a lot of the time I actually get my skate shoes from thrift stores. I never get them from like actual stores, and it's coming in clutch very well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time I spend up to only like $20 for a new pair of skate shoes, and those usually last me a long time. But I guess I'm gonna wrap things up here. If you found this video interesting, leave a like and a comment. You know what I'm saying? Also, let me know if you guys have ever used like third-party apps and stores to get skateboard stuff. You know? Oh, and of course subscribe. But I guess I'll see you guys in another video. 2 a.m. in Atlanta screaming, baby, I'm back.